Ibrahim Zebrilla is here with sports. And we know that Inaki Williams is going to play for the Black Stars, but what does it mean for the Black Stars lineup for November when they play their opening game? We'll show you a bit about the opening game. Premier League resumes on Saturday. Actually, Friday is an Arsenal play on Friday. So Premier League resumes on Friday. Manchester United fans, maybe this will be the season. We have a new coach, don't we? Cristiano Ronaldo is back, is he, with Manchester United?
Yes, he's back with Manchester United, but still there are still rumors around that he wants to leave, and so his agents are still trying to find him the club that he will go, because the last match that United played, the friendly game, when he was substituted, he left the stadium even before the game ended, and so that also increased the rumors that he's not happy and he wants to leave.
So he's quite unhappy at United?
Yes.
With Ten Hag?
Not with Ten Hag. He just wants to be in the Champions League, because he's the record goal scorer in the Champions League, and that will be at a threat if he does not play it participate in the Champions League for a year when Messi will be playing. That record will be at a threat because Messi can easily overtake him with that. So he's trying to protect the records that he has at the Champions League, because he's the highest goal scorer, the record goal scorer in the competition, and Messi is behind him. He's not too far from him. So he not playing in the Champions League for a whole season will put that record at a threat. And I think that's mainly why he's trying to, he's trying to keep that legacy for himself.
So he wants to play for Chelsea?
It's mainly because of Champions League. Any team that is in the Champions League, Chelsea, Bayern, although Bayern has come out to say he does not fit into their style, and so they are not looking at taking him. Chelsea, the Chelsea owner, the new owner for Chelsea, Todd Bowley, he wants him, but the coach is not keen on getting him. And Paris Saint-Germain have also not really. So the main thing is with his wages. His wages are very huge, and most of the clubs in Europe now cannot take up that kind of.
But Paul Pogba took a wage decrease to play for Juventus, didn't he? He left United to go and play for Juventus with lower wages. Yes. So maybe Ronaldo might do that, because for Ronaldo the record is more important.
Yes, he has also said that he's going to take about 30% decrease in wage for any club to take him, but still the wages will still be high for some clubs to take him. The clubs who can take him to like PSG and also Bayern Munich, they are also not keen that he can fit into their style of play. So that's the issue.
That's interesting. Okay, let's get to Inaki Williams over here.
So with the
what has he done for? Why are we so excited about him?
So we are excited because we have problem with our goal scoring and all that, and so Inaki Williams coming of yours is going to beef our attacking style. So he has confirmed after a very long time trying to convince him. Finally, he confirmed, and he was announced that he has accepted, and his switch has been completed. And so now he's a national team, Ghana national team player, and he's available for selection for the coaches of the Ghana national team. He's not the only one.
What's his role though on the field? What does he do?
So he's a striker. He's
out and out striker, like an arrowhead striker.
Yes.
Is he a great finisher though? Somebody told me that he's a striker, but he's not such a great finisher.
Yeah, he's not too of a great finisher, because he's played in the La Liga for a very long time now, and he's not recorded even up to 20 goals in a season before, if I'm not mistaken.
But why do coaches like him?
Because if you look at the options we have at the moment, he will be probably the best option. Probably, if not probably Adom-Otchere, he will probably be the best option that we have at the moment. Because we can't rely on Afanejan. He's very young and he's up and coming. Jordan Ayew has also not been very good with his goal scoring in recent times.
Mohamed Kudus,
he is like a number 10. And you can't rely on him for consistent goals. So he is the best option at the moment that we have. If we could get Adom-Otchere too, it will also help, because he's also a very good finisher. But his switch is also, we have still not heard much about his switch, and we have heard that probably he's having cold feet about that. So we'll see. So that's
okay. So this is Inaki Williams, and then who next?
So he's not the only one who is coming. Mohamed Salisu. So he also, for a very long time, said he was not ready to play. He plays for Southampton in the English Premier League for a very long time. He's a centre back. He was called up by the former coach Sike Akono, but he refused to turn up. And Milovan Rival also called him up, but refused to turn up. And his excuse has always been that he's not ready, and when he's ready, he will come. So finally, he has been announced that he has accepted that he's also available for any call-up, so the coaches can add him to their selection. So he's also a centre-back, and he's very crucial for the selection for Otuado, because Otuado has been trying the three-back system and has been using Gideon Mensah, who is a left-back, to play as part of the three centre backs. And when you are playing a three-back system, you need a left-footed, most of the time you need a left-footed centre back who can play at the left side of that central defense. And so he is a left-footed centre back, and he will fit very well in that system that Otuado has been trying very much.
So who will be the three? Because we had a pair, a central defensive pair that we really liked.
We had Daniel Amate and Alexander Djiku. They were the two.
So he will come to be the third.
Come and probably be the third.
That will allow Gideon Mensah to play left back.
To play his left back.
And allow Tariq Lamptey to play the right.
To be at the other side. Yes.
So we're going to line up in a 3-5-2.
Yes, that's the formation that he has been trying, and we are suspecting that's what he wants. Because if you look at the four-nation tournament that we went to play in Japan, those were the formations that were. Even in Nigeria, in the second leg that we played in Abuja, in the second half, that's the formation that he switched to. In the first half, he played with a 4-back, but in the second half, he switched it to 5-back, where Gideon Mensah went and joined this
when we were goal up.
Yes, this when we were 1-1.
It was 1-1 after the halftime, 1-1. Okay.
Yes, so he switched to that formation.
And that's what kept Nigeria at bay.
Yes, that's what kept Nigeria at bay. And there were even stories that the Nigeria bench didn't even recognize that Ghana had moved to a back 5 until one of the players, Musa, alerted the technical team of Nigerians that
Ghana has moved to a back 3 and a middle 5.
Yes.
Okay.
And so they had to react to that.
Oh, so, that's a rumor, though.
Yeah, that's a rumor. That's a rumor.
All right, so Mohamed Salisu is welcome.
Yes,
this is one of my best.
Yes.
I've seen him do the flanks thing. I mean, he reminds us of the Frank Amankwa and all of those, Haruna Yusuf of old, maybe Gary Neville as well. He's fantastic at coming forward and joining. Yes. Maybe Tony Buffo as well as when Tony used to play.
Yes, he's very quick. He's a speedster, very, very quick on the wings. He's very quick. And that's one thing that when you are playing in that system, you need a player who will be in that shape because he has to go and come. He has to serve also as the wing forward and also as the wing back.
So he's going to play a double 2 and 7.
Yes. So you need a
so he'll play 2 and also play 7.
7. So you need a player who is very, very.
So he's going to do Gary Neville and David Beckham.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
Something like that. Yeah. So you look at a typical system, a team who plays that a lot, a coach who plays that a lot is Antonio Conte of Tottenham Hotspur. He played that system almost the whole of his career. When he was at Juventus, he even converted Kojo Someone who used to be
into a left back.
Yes, he converted him to a left back.
And then Black Stars were forced to use him as a left back.
And when he went to Chelsea to use Victor Moses, who was also a winger, also as a right back for that system, to fit in that system. And so and you look at the current Chelsea team too, Thomas Tuchel too, that's the system that he uses a lot with James playing at the right side.
I think I've been telling my wife, I've not seen a right back like Reece James. I think he's just fantastic.
He's fantastic.
I've never seen a right back like Reece James before.
He can play both centre back, right back. He can play in middle.
His body language is always so calm. Yes. He shoots well.
Very strong.
That's
very
such
strong.
a big addition to the Three Lions.
There's always an argument between Reece James and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Who is the best?
I think Reece James' real competition is the guy at Manchester City. What's he called?
Walker.
Yes. Kyle Walker. Yes. I think that's a real competition, not Arnold. I'm not sure.
Arnold, he gives you the assist.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
He's very good with the crossing.
But in terms of controlling the right back and adding to the defense, shooting accurately and crossing well, like Tariq Lamptey does. There's a video of him crossing some ball for a goal for his club.
Yes.
Reece James, I think, is way ahead of Arnold.
So we have Tariq Lamptey too, and we have this German-born player too.
What's he called?
Steven Ambrose. He's also a centre back, and he has also switched nationality to Ghana. So this is how we are looking.
Okay, this is what viewers are waiting for. So putting in all of that, this is how Ghana looks like to you.
This is one of the systems that some live score have predicted that it's going to be.
Okay.
Because in this system, you realize there's no Andre Ayew.
Hey.
Yes,
that's a big
there's
matter.
no Andre Ayew, and also there's no Jordan
the captain.
Ayew. And also there's no Jordan. You know, there's arguments about that, whether Andrew should be coming from the bench and all that. Because
I think I can agree with Andrew coming from the bench, but Jordan has a certain spirit that should make him start the game. Yes. And I was very delighted, completely delighted when Otto started with Jordan in Abuja. Because I was at the Kumasi Sports Stadium, you were there, and the crowd was against Jordan. I mean, they were booing him, and I like the coach reposing confidence in him, letting him feel that, forget about the crowd, just perform. And he did well.
It all depends on what the coach asked him to do on that day. Maybe the coach felt like
but in the Kumasi, his ball control was not that great.
He delivered on what
his ball control, his pace, and all that. And people were sitting down in the stadium, and people were telling me that look at Jordan. I mean, so I was really delighted when Otto Addo reposed confidence in him and started him in the Abuja game. But you're saying that Live Scores is thinking no Jordan,
no Andre. So they are giving Inaki Williams and Nketiah. That's presuming
the start.
Nketiah switch. Yes. And Afenejan on the right wing. So they are using the four-back system.
But you are suspecting that with Salisu in, they will play 3-back.
They will play 3-back. That's what Otto Addo has been toying with a lot. He has been toying with that system a lot. So they are playing a 4-back. So you look at Joy Sports too. This is Joy Sports, what they have also, and they brought Andre in.
So Joy
Yes,
Sports
without
think,
Jordan.
oh, without Jordan?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
A lot of people are not in support of Jordan these days. Jordan has now...
Andre has skill and talent better than Jordan. There's no doubt about it.
Andre is the most clinical finisher in our team.
Historically, and
Yes.
with the data.
Now, with the team that we have now, he's the
But can he survive 90 minutes of a tough game?
Yes, that's the issue, because he's now, or he has now aged a bit, and so he cannot work.
I'm interested in the Joy Sports one. Let's interrogate it. Walcott
So
is everybody's choice.
the 3 backs.
They use the 3 back. I think that's more likely from
Yes,
what
that's
all
more
of you are
likely.
saying. And they have Jiku in the middle, Salisu
in
on
the
the
middle.
left, and Amati on the right.
Yes.
Okay, then they have Tariq there on the
Tariq
right
on
back,
the right.
and he will do the flank.
Yes.
Then they
Gideon
have
Mensah
Gideon
also
Mensah
do-
here, and he will do the flank.
Yes.
Partey sits in the middle. This is going very comfortable for Partey.
Yes.
Absolutely comfortable.
A lot
That's his
of-
real position. The
Yes.
historical number 6. That's what Partey
Yes,
is.
that's what. But when he comes for it, he can also cause a lot of threat.
Yeah, but he scored the goal in Abuja, didn't he?
Yes,
did.
he scored a goal.
Okay,
He
but if
scored a
Partey comes down this way, what happens? Who's in
So
this kind of
Kofi Che can
formation?
also move to Partey's position. So there's always the talk about whether Partey should be used more in
Is
a more
Kofi Che
advanced.
a ball holder?
Yes, Kofi Che is a ball holder. He knows how to hold the ball
And
very
his
well.
distribution?
And he's very good with distribution.
Okay.
That's his strength. He's very good with his distribution. And he's also very dangerous in the box. He also moved.
But if
this
you're playing
transfer
Portugal,
window.
we don't want to run Partey getting an appetite to get into the box, Kofi Che getting an appetite to
Yes,
get into the box,
if we want
to
to
leave
be
our
cautious.
middle for the Manchester United midfield, what's it called?
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes.
To leave the middle for Bruno Fernandes to do his thing. So if we play Portugal, we must keep Partey at number 6.
Yes,
Maybe we should.
of course.
It's a draw we are looking for in that game, isn't it?
Yes,
If we get a win,
win,
great.
fine.
But we really should avoid conceding.
Yeah, because that's going
But
to be
once
the
you
most difficult
concede
game
against
for
Portugal,
us.
you have Bruno Fernandes in there, you have Cristiano
Cristiano
Ronaldo in there.
Ronaldo.
You don't want to concede. You want to score them first and let them chase the game. So really, it's a great formation. I think that for Portugal, Partey should remain there. Mohamed Kudus, we're going to rely on him. We will have to deal with some of his immaturity.
Yeah, of course.
Excessive dribbling,
being on the
and
ball for too long.
shooting off
and all
targets
that.
and things. We have to deal with it.
Yes.
But he's still our best bet for that position. And so Inaki Williams, he a right-footed player,
He's a right-footed player.
Okay.
But his junior brother, Nico, is a left-footed.
but he hasn't come to
He
us.
hasn't come. He is still hoping that you get a chance.
And then
to
Andrea,
stay.
are you here?
And Andrea
Is
are
Walcott still our best?
Walcott, for now, yes, we'll say he's still our best, because you look at Richard Ofori in South Africa. He's lost a bit of form since coming back from injury, and so. But we have Manaf. We also have Manaf Nuruddin, who when we went to the Four Nation tournament, in the game that we were playing, the 3rd and 4th play, he was imposed that day, and he saved about 2 penalties. He saved about 2 penalties for Ghana to win that game. So he is also an option. And Atizigi, the issue with Atizigi is that anytime he's in the post of the blaster, he concedes a lot of goals.
We can't
He
handle
concedes
that
a lot
one.
of goals. So
Okay, so let's talk about the local thing. It says the battery is running low. Close it. let's talk about no wait. The House of Folk player, Free Bane. I know
Free
that
Bane.
you local sports journalists are going to build a case for Free Bane to be in the team. That's your position as well. Where would he fit in this one?
So a free Banya, he's like the kind of Chicharito kind of player. He puts defenders under pressure, under constant pressure.
No, he's better than Chicharito. I've seen him dribble.
Yes, that's why he's
Chicharito cannot dribble.
Yeah, I'm saying he's the kind of player, like he puts defenders, you will not see him being stable at one place. As a defender, you can't mark him because he's moving all around the pitch. So if you need that kind of player, probably the Andrea Ayew kind of position here, that's where you need him, so that he becomes a supporting striker to the main striker.
What did you mean by Kofi Che's place?
Kofi Che, that would be more middle.
Yes.
And he's more advanced.
Oh, he's further
Yes,
ahead.
he's further ahead. He's further ahead.
What about Patrick Razak,
Patrick Razak.
the House of Folk player?
No, Patrick Razak, he's lost.
He's lost the form that I saw him
Yeah,
score
even
the winning goal for us in that game.
House of Folk have released him.
He's
on
gone.
the free transfer.
So for local players, Efri Bane is the one for
Efri
whom there's
Ebane
a
is the
strong
best,
case
yes.
to be in the Black Stars final squad.
Unless probably the left back, where we look at the House of Folk player and also the Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ibrahim, and also the House of Folk left back. They are also in contention for the left back position.
Okay. Where does Gideon Mensah play?
He's also left back.
Where? In which club?
He plays in the French league.
Okay.
He plays in Bordeaux in the French league. So in the left back, we have Baba Rahman also, who is also competing.
Baba Rahman is
for
not
the-
in form, is he?
He's not in form. Chelsea, he's at Chelsea now, and Chelsea are also looking
He's
for
back
Foden.
at Chelsea?
Yes.
Oh, he's
But-
always been. He went on loan, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
But for now, Chelsea are looking for a club to come and take him. Because he's not joined the first team. He's training.
Okay,
with
let's
the
move
club.
on and talk about World Cup.
So
Okay.
this is the fixtures.
So on 24th November, what day is it?
24th November.
Yeah, we can check. But it's 16 GMT. That's 4 o'clock
That's
in
4
our
o'clock
time.
in Ghana.
Portugal versus Ghana. That's our first game.
Yes.
We
At
need
the
to do
stadium,
something in this game.
974.
Stadium is called 974.
It's called 974.
Oh, that's
Because it was
interesting.
built with containers, 974 containers.
Oh, they say the Portugal vs Ghana is Thursday. Oh. So good evening, Ghana Day. Wow, where are we going to be? Viewers, maybe Doha. We can come to you live from Doha after the game and give you some vibes, you know. We'll be at the World Cup and we'll bring you some vibes, yeah? All right, so that's Portugal versus Ghana. Korea versus Ghana is a must-win. Ghana versus Uruguay is a decider, and we're going for a pound of flesh. We have not forgotten Luis Suarez. We'll defeat them in that game. So draw here, 3 points here, 3 points there, 7 points. We top the group. We avoid Brazil. We go all the way.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Okay, so what stadium is
this?
So
this is the Al Janoub, one of the stadiums that the Black Stars will be playing in Al Janoub Stadium. And this is the Stadium 974. That's what we'll be playing against Portugal. And this stadium, it will be dismantled after the World Cup. It's a stadium that was just assembled with 974 containers.
Oh, I see.
So that's what they used to build.
That's why they call it 974.
Yes. So after the World Cup, they'll just and they are going to put it in any nation who wish that they do such facility for them. They'll go there. So I heard it's like Sani Dara was asking Ghana to bid and also get Qatar to come and build the stadium.
So they'll just bring the stadium here?
Yeah, they'll just dismantle it and come and assemble it.
Oh, I see.
Assemble it there, yes.
How many people does it take? Capacity?
It takes 40,000.
Oh, 40 is good.
40,000.
We can replace it with, so we can pull everything at Accra Sports and just put this there. Then it becomes our national. Does it have tracks around it?
Yes, it has tracks.
Okay.
It has tracks.
So Sani Dara is right then. We should be able to do that. Okay, over to the Minister of Sports.
Yeah, and this is the test stadium, the Education City Stadium. It's located in a university. So it's like a stadium that they built after the World Cup. They are going to use it for like a university for training athletes of a sort.
Okay.
And there's something that Ronaldo said he was going to, the stadium that he was going to build was also going to do, the Olympic Stadium.
Okay.
So we have the Premier League, which will also
be
coming up.
Yeah.
And many people are asking what's going to happen because in November we have the World Cup. So if the Premier League starts on August 6, it will go on a break on November 12 and 13. It will go on a break. That's for the World Cup. Then they'll come back on Boxing Day, December 26th, to continue with the Premier League.
So Premier League breaks on 12th and 13th,
yes,
and it resumes on 26th December. When does the World Cup end? Final game?
The World Cup's final game is our 17th December also. I'm not sure about that.
Okay, so 26th December, Boxing Day, Premier League action returns.
That's what
and Premier League and Champions League final is on 28th May.
28th
May. So the calendar has not been disrupted?
Yes, not much.
But how will Premier League recover all the games? So they're losing the whole month of November?
Yes,
okay, there would have been some weeks months gone for international friendlies.
Yes.
So that's
just
So
that makes
for the World Cup then.
It, yes.
Okay, that's interesting. It's not complicated after all.
It's not that complicated.
Okay.
Because the other leagues, for instance, La Liga, they already go for winter breaks, so it makes up for it. So they also start August 12 and also end the same way and also come back December 29th.
And then the 4th of June.
Yes. And Bundesliga, they'll also be starting this weekend. And they have always gone for winter breaks because during the winter in Germany, the weather is very bad.
Okay, so they'll resume 20th January.
20th January.
Okay.
20th January. And Serie A too, the same thing. They also go off then. And League One. So let's look at the start of the Premier League. African stars that we'll be looking out to. Mohamed Salah, he is the biggest African star in the Premier League now. He's played about 194 games and scored 120 Premier League games.
But he's not playing in the World Cup.
No, he's not playing in the World Cup, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he's not playing in the World Cup. Senegal defeated them. And so his prodigy, Sadio Mane, has also moved from the Premier League and gone to the Bundesliga. He has also moved to the Premier League and gone to the Bundesliga. He's playing for Bayern.
We'll see him in Champions League.
Yes. And also, another African star has arrived in the Premier League, Kalidou Koulibaly, the captain for the Teranga Lions of Senegal. He has been signed by Chelsea to fill in the center half position for them. As Rudiger has left, so he's going to replace
Koulibaly, that's his name.
Kalidou Koulibaly. He's the captain for Senegal.
Okay.
And we also have Thomas Partey, who will also be in the Premier League, of course. He'll be playing in his third season. Edouard Mendy will also be playing in his third season for Chelsea in the Premier League. And also Yves Bissouma, he is a Malian international, was transferred from Brighton and Hove Albion to Tottenham Hotspur. He will now play for Antonio Conte's side. And he's also one person that we should be expecting a lot of things from in the Premier League this season. And of course, Mohamed Salisu, he will also be playing for Southampton in the Premier League. Jordan, are you also be playing? And yes.
That's a Ivorian. I like this guy, yeah? Yes. He played for Manchester United before.
Yeah, he played for Manchester United before moving to. So these are the fixtures for the various teams.
Premier League, no, we don't need to do that. We have to be wrapping this up. And